His list of movie and TV credits goes on, and he's the funny guy everyone wishes was their neighbor. It's Billy Gardell.
Very
Hello,
nice. Thank
Billy.
you. Good morning. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you for having me.
Speaking of a good neighbor, what would you say is like the perfect neighbor?
The perfect neighbor, one that minds their own business and they're kind on the street and they don't mess up your trash cans.
Yes, I think I agree with you on all three, but I've had some really strange ones as well. Okay, you started in comedy basically as the janitor in a comedy club.
Yeah, well, that was the first gig I got. I worked it was 1987 when I started, which shows you how old I am. And I think I was about 17, and the guys at the comedy club, I needed a way to be in the club legally, so they gave me a job cleaning the club and vacuuming and cleaning up the bathrooms and cleaning behind the bar, and that was a way to get around it.
That is so cool. So when you were there cleaning and everything, were you kind of listening in on what some of those comedians were doing, or what do you think?
Well, you don't clean while they're on stage, but
Okay.
yeah, no, the reward was I got to watch the shows and be a part of the open mic night, and then I got to build my way up, which
And
was
you
great.
kind of knew that's what you wanted to do.
Oh, I knew it, yeah, all the way. So since I was 9, I knew what I wanted to do.
Very cool. Well, you've done movies and TV. Out of the two, which one do you like better?
Well, I haven't done much in the movies. I've done little teeny parts in movies. I had a big part in a movie called Avenging Angela with Sylvester Stallone and Anthony Quinn years ago, but the movie was so bad it opened and closed on the same flight. But the TV thing was big for me. Mike and Molly was obviously huge, and then this last one, Bob Hart's Sabbath Show, which just went into syndication last week, as a matter of fact.
Very
So I had two
cool.
back to back. Kind of got hit with the lucky stick twice.
That's awesome. Well, throughout your career, you've really performed alongside some fantastic female stars. Who do you
That's
think
the
is
secret to my success. I stand next to a smart woman.
Hey,
Married 23 years, I'm still here, so there's something to that.
There's something to that, and there's something to accepting that too. So
Yeah,
very,
absolutely.
I love that.
She's kept me out of a lot of trouble.
Oh my gosh, and that is a good lady right there.
She's a great lady.
Who do you think, out of all the women you've worked with, has been the funniest, or somebody you really connected with?
Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah, okay.
It was just, there was a kindred spirit there, and playing off of her improv skills and her humor was it was just a great joy through Mike and Molly. It was just a great joy. Like, we just had something that they knew, like Chuck Lorre saw it right away when we read together. He was like, that's it. And that guy kind of knows. I think he's going to be successful if he keeps at it.
I think so too. Oh, that is so cool to see, especially as it comes off that way on the screen too. All right, you told People Magazine in February about the weight loss journey that you went on. Now that's
for you folks watching TV, remember me from Mike and Mike. Same guy, less calories, but I'm still here. Yeah, I had to make a big change. I was pretty big. I was 370, I think. And then I started developing type 2 diabetes and then cholesterol, and you can't outrun the numbers, so I needed to make a big change, and I decided to get bariatric surgery. And I'm glad to be able to say that, because there was some, there's always some people on Facebook writing stupid stuff, and these kids they were trying to sell this product saying I ate gummy bears to lose weight, these magic gummy. I'm like, use your head. Gummy bears is what got me in this predicament in the first place. So it's nice to get that out there. And then I just follow a daily routine. I kind of I live like the people I used to make fun of when I was big, because now I'm eating fish and cottage cheese. So,
social media, isn't it great?
No.
The theories people
thing.
come
It's
up with.
destroyed all of us.
I was just thinking that. Being a crime show junkie, like, wow, social media. But it was kind of a big journey for you. And at the end of the day, what do you think that message is for everyone out there wanting to make a change like that?
I just think it's never too late to change the path you're on. It's the old Led Zeppelin song. It's never too late to change the path you're on. You can lament or you can move. And so, when life gets tough, you got to keep changing, evolving, and trying to. And plus, I got a kid who's 21 now, and I want to be here for him as long as I can. So you do that dad math. You're like, if I can make it to 80, he'll be 40. And you know what I mean?
Yes.
So I just want to put some miles back on the clock, and that's what I'm trying to do.
I love that. And do you ever bring your weight loss into your comedy? Like, has that been something new?
I mean, I try to write about everything that's going on with me. I write about the weight loss, and lately I've written about being an empty nester. And then I'm from Generation X, and I'm trying to, for younger people, give them some hope. You know, I think a lot of people are just wagging their finger at them, but I have one of them. I'm rooting for these kids, so I try to give them little life hacks on how we survive. Like Gen X, we had we had bad stuff too, but Friday night we were at the club, so take a break.
Yeah.
Take a day off. You're going to be okay. You know, nobody was watching us. Like these kids are bombarded with information. Nobody was watching us, you know what I mean? It's
So
like
true.
They used to have
Yeah.
a commercial at 10 o'clock that said, it's 10 o'clock, do you know where your children are? They had to
remember
remind our
that.
parents that they had kids, so it's
Because we
been
were
nice
still
to
out.
connect with them that way. We were out doing stuff. Exactly.
I've got a Gen Zers as well in high school, and you really do see the difference there.
I do. I tell my kid, social media is not real, and I understand you have to be a part of it, and that's how you guys all stay connected. But I encourage him to one day a week take a phone-free day. Take a phone-free day. If you really, because he wants to be a filmmaker and he wants to write, and I said, while you're watching someone else's life, you're never going to create anything. So get out, go to music, go to a museum, read books, go people watch at a diner, go look. Life is up here, and you can write about that, and then go report back to all your buddies online.
That is actually
You got to
really
be a
good
little bit of a
advice.
beat reporter, I think.
Yeah, and get off that phone for sure. Oh my goodness.
Just
okay.
a day a week.
One day. You're at Comedy Works South tonight, all the way through Saturday. I know comics love performing there. What do you like about Comedy Works South?
Well, this is actually my first time through here, and so come out and see me, please, so I can come back. This club just has such an incredible reputation among the comedy community. I'm very excited to be here because every comic I talk to is like, oh my God, that's the greatest club in the country. They're the two best clubs in the country. So I'm really excited to be here this week.
I think you're in good hands, and Denver peeps are definitely ready to come watch you. Billy, thank you so much for
having
taking the
me. I
time
appreciate it.
to come out here this morning. Okay, everyone, Billy Gardell's at Comedy Works South tonight through Saturday. You've got 3 days to go see it, and for tickets and showtimes, go to comedyworks.com.